Welcome back to another episode. Did some more crap in between because I don't feel like doing it in a normal episode. I set up a couple of infusers for mechanism so I can make the different kinds of alloys. So I made purple alloys, whatever they're called, atomic or something. And then I spammed all my pipes with them to upgrade them. Now they're all pipes, so they'll hold 1.2 or 1.1 GFE. What else did I do? Move the crushing wheels down here. Kind of made this a little bit better. The sorting system over here. Sorted the chest a little bit, and then everything is being pushed into the drawers. So, I think I added another row as well. I upgraded the processors, the crafting units as well, because I was trying to do something. Speaking of, actually. I need to make another water condenser, I think. So can I make two of these? I need glass. I need sand. I need to set up another set of extruders that just make sand for the other things. Sand, gravel. We have cobble and stuff. Cobble, but sand and gravel, we would need one. Anyway, so I did that. What else? I made the reactor bigger, which I didn't think needed to be in the video because I built it. So I just built it bigger. So before we were pushing out, I don't remember something. But I've been trying to keep track of the number. So now we're at 2589. The number just has to keep going up. So let's make another little note. It'll use a few, but pushing out 30k now instead of like 10, which is good because I want to make another one of these, but I don't think I'm gonna upgrade it as much. I'm not saying another exact one. I want to make the liquid one, the what is it, fluid laser, something like that. The fluid laser base, and then laser lens. Good. $11. Oh my god. Pistons. All right. Pink slime coming. Need to collect a lot of pink slime for this quest. I also took the liberty of doing the fertilizer quest. Now I just need the pink slime one, which will take a while, so. But I need your container. Oh, I did complete another one too. It was this one. I already had these, so I just completed it. But I'm guessing once I do that one, it unlocks one quest elsewhere. So I'm hoping that will unlock under the new one. Because I mean, there's nowhere else for it to unlock, so. Anyway, I think I'm gonna build it over here. Be like here. Oh, but we need to do it this way. Yeah, you're very finicky. Okay. Then we will put this guy here. Lens. We gotta see what the depth is for it. Minimum 20, max 60. Alright. I'm also gonna rebuild the pneumatic craft setup right now as well. That's kind of the plan. Move it down, put it on the floor, because this is, I'm gonna use this to collect oil. Let's do the same setup on the other one. And she should start cooking up some crude oil. I don't know. Just gotta kind of watch the power climb. We just have to make sure we're in a net positive. That's all. I might actually be able to make. Didn't I make? Because this one can be a little bit more in the background. Oh, we can make tier 1s even. Put them in the dissolution chamber. Not gonna need that one. Gonna need that one. Ink slime later. Yeah, it's gonna take a second. You can only make this a 2x2, right? Oh my god, you can do a 3x3? I literally had no idea. Hold on, let me make another one. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's not the fastest, but once we have these upgraded, I think it will be. I'm used to using a fluid drill over a creature, usually the wither. Again, I don't know if you can spawn the wither, but in the early days, you can mine with the pneumatic gas drill. And I don't have any other pipes. I need to make the wireless router. The wireless thing's so bad. I wonder if I can. A wireless crafting terminal. I can just make a regular one. Let me cook. Let me cook. Holy sh! I actually did it. He's linked, but I don't have wireless charging. I guess it holds a lot. Energy cards. Make those. There are a dense thing each? Ah, oh, hell no. We good. We just get charged every now and then. I also went and raided another AE place and another nuclear place because I needed to make bigger reactors, so I needed more frames. And another controller because I was using the other one still, so I needed another controller. And I would rather this. This is probably right here. Yeah. Or let's put it here. Since it's underground, it doesn't. Let's let this start to fill up, build up a good buffer. I think you just gotta kind of get lucky with the drill. I don't think you can add like multiple lens to increase yield. I don't think. I could be wrong. If I can, I've been fucking up this whole time, but hey, I don't know. I think you can. Because it is definitely yielding more uranium. Huh. The more you know. So I think what I need is a black lens now and another green one. I still need a little coal. Although I guess I don't. I can just import coal from over here. Can't believe I didn't know that. I feel like an idiot. I've probably been missing out on so much. That means I can make the reactor even bigger. Oh yeah. This excites me. I didn't even like try it. I didn't even think about it. Which means I can put, well, will this only grab this stuff now, or will it grab other stuff too? And it's still grabbing other stuff. But I think it is a lot more likely to grab that. It's okay. I've already decided to avoid almost all this. I'm already generating so much of it from the other place, it doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna rebuild this though. I'm gonna rebuild all of it, pretty sure. Put the pressure chamber in the back because this thing big as shit. And it's just in the way. You can't really see everything. Rebuild this stuff. So since I already built it once, I think I'm just gonna kind of record it and do it, and I'll just speed it up or something. Okay, now that I've got all that put together, I did stop recording because I went to go play with a friend, and I added another compressor because it just wasn't keeping up. Um, so now they've seemed to have caught up. I think it was because I had so many volume upgrades. But now they're back down to temperature, and I messed with all the pipes. Added in a bunch of regulators. And so what else what I did was I moved the pressure chamber, was right over there. Moved it over to the corner. Same with the assembly. So I can call and get PCBs whenever I want. So I can get 12 of them. They'll push into the chest. I did this before, but I don't know if I set the pattern up on camera or not. They'll set up the pattern. They'll get exported. They'll get worked. I also have an import bus on this in case I make anything else, like the capacitors and stuff, because they don't go through this process, but they need to be imported somehow. But it has an inverter card, so this is blacklisted. So that's what comes out when I do PCBs, so they will not get imported until they turn to unassembled, and then get imported. Words. I might move this too. Kind of just plopped everything down here, and now I'm just rebuilding and organizing because I'm annoying. So that was that. So what do we got? More power, more pressure. I also upped the reactor 1 block because I said it earlier. It meant to be 7 tall and I had it 6. So we're kicking at 37,000. And I have not seen this go down. So we can probably go bigger, or if we can generate the water, we could probably make a reactor or a turbine. Because the last plant I went to, I actually went and destroyed a bunch of turbine stuff. But what else do I need to do in this one? Or should I finish it up? Another thing I was thinking I need to do is move this underground and not use it anymore. The fan will probably stay. I like having it when I need to smelt things quickly. But I need to power these wheels off something else. So we could do that, I guess. What I actually did was I set up my, hold on, sorry, and I'll probably set them up underneath again just in case, but I set up the mechanical crafters off of here. So I made a few more motors. So I can just use power instead of stress. I mean, I could probably input it into there. Why not? Who's left? No? You don't like that? Drink that ish. There we go. Are they still crushing then? Let's try to call for some dust of some sort. Yep. Now they're running at max stress. That's nice. That looks a little bit cleaner. This thing's a little annoying. I'm debating on putting it down or not. And I might have to now because this is going the wrong way. Although, right now, that's really all I have to do. And then I think I can turn that back on. And let's throw... Okay. That should actually be all I need to do. Yep. Nice. The last thing I need to do for this is to make lots of pink slime, which I have it being created in the mob farm. Another 77,000 millibuckets. So I need, how many was that? 1,000? Excuse me. 1,000. And how much do you need per slime? Why is there so much slime? 300 millibuckets. That's a 300,000 millibuckets, let's say, at the least. And I have some stored in here already. Or I have an import bus here. Set my jars. We do already have that, so we just need to make 1,000 flat out. And I forgot if I made a pattern for it. I think I did, but I just got rid of it. I make 1,000? Still need 141 buckets. Oh man. Ugh. I'm gonna have to increase the spawn rates on this just to get it pumping out faster. So let's do that. My first idea, well, number one would be to get more cursed earth, but I can only do so much. Ah, that fan is strong as hell. Probably have to turn this thing on or not. Pop, pop. So what I think I can do, create a platform here. I dug this out way more than it needed. A redstone action. So it's a redstone, something from Create. I forget what it's called. Matter of fact, here's what you do. You just make a clock the old-fashioned way. If I can remember how, this takes me like 20 tries pretty much every time. Yep. Now, in theory, oh yeah, she cranking now. Oh, this is an elite tank. So basically, I think I'm just gonna AFK for a little bit and let this fill up, and just let, you know, resources generate and everything. Because there's no point in me waiting for that. I'm gonna need, what was it? I wanted to make 1,000. 141 more buckets. So that's what, 141,000? Yeah. It's gonna take a little while. So Back in a little while. This episode, I think I'm gonna just kind of be, as far as I've already done over there. More pressure, more power. I did move my crafting units and I made 2 more. I think they look kind of nice right there. So may as well add more AE. And by more AE, I think we're going to turn this wall into a crafting area. And we're going to make a big controller. This is the outline for it. And then I'll build the box, build the frame. Why is there power stored in here? I think they just stopped on with it. Now, I sadly don't have any more controller stuff. I have 15 extra controllers, but it's not enough. And I did raid an AE place, but I crushed it all. So there's one. That's really far, though. I'll head in that direction. You know what? This could be life-changing. 4 machine frames each. Oh my god, and you need what, like 10 of these? I mean, look, machine frames, not the end of the world. They're annoying. So if I need 4 each. Question is, can I even make the personal teleporter? Oh, portable, sorry. Yeah, that's not a problem. Couple of them. We'll let that charge up. Oh, that is so much better. Okay. We have some refined obsidian. Let's go and smelt that. Is this a smelter? No, this is. How do you turn it into? Oh, thank fuck. Okay, an osmium compressor. We can do that. Always something. It's just adding a new mechanism machine here every time I need a new one. And then putting the old ones right there. What was that? Power? We need some speed. We need gas ones too? Or does not deal with gas, okay. Wow, what an awful noise. Yeah, none of that. Refined glowstone though. Same process? Oh, just regular glowstone. Okay. And we have a little bit of that, I think. 39,000. Oh yeah, I was messing around with all the AE stuff here, so I'll rebuild it when we get back. No, I don't want a pattern. Thank you. And I don't want to use that. I need to remind myself to use the damn thing I worked so hard to make. Okay, that's way cheaper than I thought it was going to be. Let me get a teleporter here. Pick a spot for it. Then we will need somewhere to put it. I mean, nothing is definitive, so let's just put it right here. And we go down underneath. Hook up some pow pow. I was talking to my friend earlier. I've never seen a buffer get this big for these pipes because I always have some form of wireless power. 1.2 GFE is crazy for some pipes. Okay. Now this we have to do create it, set it to I like green. Now this boom. This is chunk loaded, so that I don't know if it matters. Actually, you can anchor upgrade these. But if I can make one just to be safe. But this area is chunk loaded, so it shouldn't really be a problem. Alright. Now I will go on an adventure and collect some AE and come back. So I finally found another one. I tore out all the controllers. I did also find 2 more nuclear plants, so if I need to raid them, I know where they are. But now I can show you how this works. We're home. So really, it's just like a one-way trip. Bum. Alright, so how many more do we need? So how much is this ring? 6 by 6, so that's 36. Let's make it 6 tall. Brain no worky. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yes, I could turn the rest into... I could just do them all, turn them all into controllers. I want to get some spare parts. Alright, these 17 go in the crusher. Or 18. I think we have enough power to power this now. A standard one of these doesn't require too much FB, I don't think. So... yeah, I use 36 on the bottom. That makes sense. Alright, now we toss them in there. Oh, we already have 15, that's right. So 21. I don't have a recipe for silicone. Thought I did. Do I have a recipe for the dust? I do, but wish there was a way to get skystone dust easier. Alright. Fill that. Dump it all in here. Oh. That should start going. It's 5, right? 1, 2, 4, 6. I think the big controller is 1 block bigger than this. It's 7 by 7 by 7. Ugh, these keep losing power because I keep moving this. This is why I need to fix this area and make it a proper AE factory. With very minimal drives. This one's holding plastic for some reason, but that might be an error on my part. Boom, 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 boom. That should be a proper multi-block. Then we gotta do some wire management. So you just need a bit of power. That should power her up. Passive. It's only using 300 FE. Just being there. Now I gotta whip up some. That's probably the best recipe right there. I can't make these smart cables. That has to be a different process. So if I wanted a stack of these, how much would that cost me? More wool, not a problem. Quartz dust. Then, do I have a recipe for that? I do not. Yeah, I'll have to make some more. An igneous extruder down here, simply just to make sand and stuff, because I'm missing out not having extra stuff like that. So, dense smart cable, that's what I want. What is the other thing? Oh, Certus quartz. Charged Certus quartz. Can you do 3 stacks at once? Alright, let's maybe not give it all back to me. Alright, coolio. Smart cable. Oh, the wool. Let's go get some. Got a few pieces of string over here. Shouldn't take too long. I don't think there's much processing, it's just crafting. The question is, do I want to keep it open? That's stupid. Now, I like the smart cables because it will show me how many channels are being used. But I'm not gonna rewire everything in an episode. I think that that's tedious work. That's me literally just running cables everywhere underneath here. Oh. Hold on, we might be able to transfer everything I have of these into smart cables. That's useful. I'll make a note of that. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna call it for today, probably. I've recorded quite a bit, so I'll have to condense a little bit. Let's see, more power, more AE, more oil, more water actually. I wanted to make this can be done off screen as well, it's not important, but I want to make another water thing for my own personal use because I'm about to run out of water. I mean, there's some there, but you know, it needs to be somewhere. And I could, in theory, just attach a tank to this and make it all, or just up there. Isn't this right? Oh, it's not right by the. Let's just put a tank there, and that can be like a drive-by. Just throw my camel back in there. Okay, easier. I'll probably still need another water source at some point up here. Again, maybe to make steam power, because I know it creates a lot. All right. So anyway, like I said, we're done here for today. Have a good one.